Jai Shri Radha, Jai Gurudev. We're reading from Sri Sri Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, verse 201. Yeah? Yes. I offer my obeisances unto Hari, who is the very form of deep rasa, who is gladdened by a great festival of amazing pastimes, who wears a beautiful crown of peacock feathers, and who rolls at Radha's footsoles. I offer my obeisances unto Hari, who is the very form of deep rasa, who is gladdened by a great festival of amazing pastimes, who wears a beautiful crown of peacock feathers, and who rolls at Radha's footsoles. Hari is the very form of deep rasa. When Shyam Sundar arrives at the trysting place, he understands that he is too late. So he's a little afraid. The course of love is most amazing. Although Srimati made all the creatures of Vrindavan cry along with her when she was separated from Krishna, now that Krishna has arrived, she suddenly becomes angry. Man is a culmination of sneha or pranaya. In Ujjvala Nilamani, it is described how pranaya and man are interactive. Sneha comes forth from pranaya, and thus man is attained. Sometimes also, man comes forth from sneha and culminates into pranaya.
Yeah.
Sneha comes forth from pranaya, and thus man is attained. Sometimes also, man comes forth from sneha and culminates into pranaya. Hence, pranaya and man are interactive.
Can you explain, please, Mom?
Sneha
Sneha is love.
comes forth from pranaya.
First comes Sneha. First love starts. Yeah? Yeah.
And thus, man is attained.
Then little angerness is coming. If desire is not is clashing, some angerness will come. When love will come, angerness will come. Why not this happen? This has to happen like this. Because of love, we start feeling more closely. So, man means angerness. You cannot angry to the rickshawala who has no relation, but you can angry to your family, children, the thing. You're angry because you have a flame, love.
And pranaya?
Pranaya is the play, exchange of love is the pranaya. There means exchange of in between love. It's pranaya.
Sometimes also man comes forth from sneha.
Man come first, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes angerness. I don't like anything. And that no liking becomes change in love. Many in life this happens, but and little angerness coming and more love coming. Angerness without love not increase. Right? Without angry, love not increase. Right? Okay. Huh? So that is the point. So first angerness coming, I don't like you. After that, I like you, I love you. By devotion, love is start. But devotion practice is very important in between exchange of devotion has to start.
Hence pranaya and man are interactive.
You know, like, pranaya and man. Interaction. Pranaya is there, exchange of love is there. Then something I like, you don't like. Then we angry. Understand? Clear?
Srimati pulls her veil over her head and turns her back on Hari as he.
This is man. She wants to come to see her, and when she see Krishna, she put the cloth on the head and she turned which way she is going. turn back. By action, we have to understand this is not.
Srimati pulls her veil over her head and turns her back on Hari as he enters the kunja. He who steals the hearts of everyone in the whole world with his unrivaled beauty and sweetness is named Hari. Different forms of the Lord are named Hari. But Krishna is so attractive that he even enchants the mind of Lord Vishnu, who is also named Hari.
This Vishnu attracts and this attracts Vishnu mind. So this Krishna attracts Vishnu mind. So this attraction, by this love and attraction, he also giving love and attraction to Vishnu also giving, maintain like this. Because Vishnu is the maintainer. Shiva is a destructor and Brahma is a creator. So one department, if somebody say he cannot say boss to him, he has to see every department.
So Vishnu maintenance happens through enchantment of Krishna.
Vishnu maintains us like every living being has a three qualities. One, he can maintain his circumstances, his family, his circumstance. One is not maintaining, run away from maintenance. One maintain. Then you need Lakshmi to maintain. So she is the wife, Lakshmi is the wife of Vishnu. So you maintain. Shiva's wife is Shakti, and he destructs the creation. Why? Because he has so much power, he can do that. Brahma is a creator. He creates because he has a wife Saraswati. He is very knowledgeable. So the person who is knowledgeable, he can create everything. These are the energy of the Krishna energy is love, Radhika, Allah. Without her, he cannot understand himself.
Is Babaji saying that actually without the enchantment of love, Vishnu cannot maintain? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, so Krishna gives the energy, attract to Vishnu, and Vishnu attracts to others. They all are working, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, because this Krishna is attracting them. And they understand he is my supreme. But we don't understand, we think individual. But this attraction of Krishna works to them, and that love is attracting to whole world. All the three are
This is very important discovery.
in this. There is one white sand, larger sand. Charge on it.
Yeah.
Keep it. Charge.
Yeah, sure, that's
Okay. Keep it.
good.
When the things you have to open and keep it up so much.
Now bring it up.
Now,
There is no sweetness greater than or equal to that of Krishna. He is the origin of all the forms of Vishnu
wow.
that descend from Vaikuntha, and his sweetness cannot be found in Lord Narayan. That can be clearly seen in Lord Narayan's beloved Rama, Lakshmi, who is worshipped by all the chaste women. Strongly desiring Krishna's sweetness, she gave up all sense gratification, took firm vows, and performed severe penance. Krishna is the quintessence of sweetness, and there is no other perfection above it.
Wow, that's perfection.
He is a jewel mine of all qualities, like sweetness. He has given up his qualities to all other divine manifestations. In this way,
Divine manifestation of the Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, Saraswati, Shakti, like this. Very good. He distributed this. Like Prime Minister distribute in the ministers. Prime Minister distribute in the other department. But who is the responsible? Prime Minister in India and in America, President is responsible. Any department do mistakes, this will be blamed come to Prime President. Like one is a computer, that's the computer. Every individual, they are writing good and bad. They have every file in the computer. What we are doing is in that, it's okay. And one is somebody die and he knows when he has to die and he goes and he takes the soul and that Vishkarma, that is engineer. You are one day big and it is creation. And it's when the person dies, it comes. It will come. And Indra is the king of all this.
But the sweetness, Gurudev, it's coming from Radha.
This is the point. This is the sense. Even the Krishna attracts, who attracts all these things, creates this thing. Because he attracts with sweetness and love. And that is love. This way creation is moved. You only take care of the Krishna. That's it. Take care of the Krishna concerns. This is my service. How he can become more comfortable.
He has given his qualities to all other divine manifestations. In this way, we know all the activities of the divine manifestations.
That way we know that. We don't know him.
But Radha steals even the heart of Hari. He who steals the hearts of everyone in the world, this world. No matter what Krishna tries to please his angry beloved, nothing helps. So he decides to take shelter of the means called nati, or offering obeisances.
There's no here. हमको बोले 8:30 बजे 7 बजे सकते हैं। 8:30 बजे जाएंगे। अभी तैयार है जाने से तुम लोग गाड़ी और बजे उनको क्या बोल जाते हैं हम तैयार हाँ क्या आई एम रेडी
Sri Rupa Goswami writes in Ujvala Nilamani, the 7 means to break the peace of the beloved are appeasement, separation, worship, giving a present, offering obeisances, ignoring, or taking shelter of another mellow. Humbly falling at the beloved's feet is called nati. Hari holds the feet of his beloved on his head and humbly prays, O Prema Mai, please forgive me. The maidservant sees how the peacock feather crown of the universal enchanter rolls at Swamini's lotus feet. Ah, what an enchanting beauty! How sweetly transcendence falls at the feet of the pinnacle of love. The maidservant is completely enchanted. The maidservant calls Hari, Rasa Gan Mohan Murti, the very form of deep rasa. The Upanishads say, Raso Vaisa, he, the Supreme, is rasa. And Krishna is again the Rasa Gan Mohan Murti, the form of condensed rasa.
The Supreme is Rasa.
Raso Vaisa is Krishna. Because he can take the rasa. He can enjoy the rasa. Other cannot enjoy the rasa. I give rasa and nobody enjoy. One person enjoy. So that rasa, you feel that. He can feel that. Enjoyment, he can feel it. That we are discussing. So many are listening. Everyone is sitting, but how many listening and taking that juice? This is different. But he takes that trust. He can receive it. I remember Jamraj, and he has many jumps, many persons who take care of everything. So when he has to leave the body,
Like all the ministers.
ministry. And he's a computer maintenance people, he's Chitrake. He maintains the every living being plus minus bad good things. He is computerized gifts of that. Every living creation, every living being has an accounting of that.
But Gurudev, the Supreme Rasa, it's there, but the sadhaka does not see it. So does not understand it. It's right there. We see it in people, Siddhadeyas, sadhus, but we don't understand.
Give them or there's there is a place. Wow.
Rasa Raj Shri Krishna is most enchanting when he falls at Radha's lotus feet.
Wow. Rasa, he want to take Rasa. If he not take the lotus feet of Radhika, how he will achieve the Rasa?
The Supreme Lord falling to the feet.
Because Rasa flows from there. It's love.
But only from the feet, only after surrender.
Yeah.
Only then it flows.
His nature not to surrender. Very independent. So our soul become very independent. But he surrender if he want to take them. If not, then he is also empty. He is not a present because he is involved in creation of
He's foolish, our Krishna, but he's very brave to surrender. Give up everything for the love.
and without surrendering, Rasa will not come. I cannot take.
This sweetness cannot be relished, though, unless one accepts the mood of Sri Radha's maidservants. Manjari Bhav. Although sugarcane is naturally sweet, that sweetness cannot be tasted unless the sweet juice is squeezed out.
Again,
This sweetness cannot be relished, though,
not a relish of that.
unless one accepts the mood of Sri Radha's maidservants. Manjari Bhav. Although sugarcane is naturally sweet, that sweetness cannot be tasted unless the sweet juice is squeezed out.
You have to squeeze it.
And very hard.
He knows to squeeze.
A toothless baby or a toothless old man cannot chew the sweet juice out of the cane. Only a young person with strong teeth can. In the same way, A person who has no love and devotion for Krishna cannot relish his sweetness. An aspirant should therefore have a sincere desire to love Krishna. Sri Radhika can squeeze all the sweet juice out of Krishna with the mill of her pure love. And those who take shelter of her and her girlfriends and maidservants can also relish that sweetness according to the amount of love they develop. This is the extraordinary greatness of the shelter of Srimati's lotus feet. With his loving cleverness, Hari managed to break Srimati's peak. Seeing her hero sitting at her feet, Srimati starts crying, pulls him up, and embraces him.
Done. Begging. When he touched the feet Krishna, then his angerness is gone, and he taken embrace.
Like a baby.
Right? When baby cry, what
Picture up for
embrace. Try to make all angerness. This is Sneha. Man comes, but Sneha is there. Prem is one thing, and Sneha is the intense love. Sneha. I cannot live without you. I cannot live without you. The tenderness. He is on. See him right there. Maybe not embrace. Mother take the Krishna to take the feet, then she can what she do. His lover is touching the feet. What to do? So why the Manjari Bhav is higher? Because of this all activity. Yes, sir.
In this way, Hari becomes gladdened by a great festival of wonderful love pastimes. The maidservant looks into the kunja through the holes in the vines to witness that ecstatic love or festival of love. Being grateful to Hari for allowing her to relish that sweet sight, the maidservant offers obeisances unto him, saying, I offer my obeisances unto Hari. who wears a beautiful crown of peacock feathers. Thus ends verse 201.
Yeah.
Verse 202. When will I drown in a pond of rasa while I sweep Radhika's beautiful playground, sprinkling it with liquid sandalwood paste, while singing of the sweeter than sweet abundance of nectarian rasa, of madhu beads, Krishna's wonderful character and pastimes. When will I drown in a pond of rasa while I sweep Sri Radhika's beautiful playground, sprinkling it with liquid sandalwood paste, while singing of the sweeter than sweet abundance of nectarian rasa, of madhu beads, Krishna's wonderful character and pastimes. The play grove that enchants the eyes, in today's wonderful, great festival of love plays, the maidservant sees Krishna as madhu bead. What is the inner meaning of this? He who killed the madhu demon is named madhu bead. This is the Aishwarya explanation. But there is also a sweeter explanation that fits in the mood of Raj. Madhu then means honey, and beat is the bee who separates Bida, that honey, from the flowers.
Understand?
Madhu then means honey, and beat is the bee who separates that honey from the flowers.
We were doing separate from the flower and vitamin. What's one?
Different. Separate. So Madhubita means separating.
Separate. Then flower. Some person take the honey from the flower. Flower has a pain or no?
No?
But you are taking the honey of flower. So when you want to take, we want to take honey from the flower. वहां जा रहा है तो दे दो, सूखो बनाएगा तो उसको दे दो। माँ बाप देख तुम तोड़ के दे दो।
No pain.
Somebody separate something from you. Is that pain? Missing something in my life. So the flower is Radhika. When to took the honey from that Krishna, then she missed to receive the honey. Birds are Manjari and flower is Radhika. And she has the honey. But Krishna has come and take the honey and fly. This is the three nature. Huh?
Hari.
She. But she gave even honey to be. Who is the She not taken, but she gave.
Today, the Rasic Brahmana Bumpy Krishna has taken so much honey
And this light is gone. Noise is coming from the inverter. Go and take in the passage. Say to Sachi, he will close it. No, not that. This sound. Close the fan. You see that?
So water.
No, this is the battery. It's still going. No, it is there. Battery has no capacity. The battery is finished. So we have to close it here because it will be in 5 minutes. Finish the paragraph. How long is this?
There's one more line in the paragraph, and
Bus. Anytime, quick do yeah.
today, the Rasic Brahmana, relishing bumblebee Krishna, has taken so much honey from Radhika's lips by kissing them that he has become wholly intoxicated. Ecstasy himself has fainted of ecstasy.